Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're going to peel back the layers on something that sounds maybe a little bit funny at first. Professional line sitting.
Right. It sounds almost like a joke, maybe.
Exactly, but it's a real business. It's actually pretty sophisticated, built around, well, time, our time.
Which is arguably our most valuable resource, right?
Totally. And you know the feeling, we've all been there. That new iPhone launch, everyone lining up super early.
Oh, yeah. Or like those limited edition sneaker drops.
Or even just the DMV. You know you're going to lose half your day in that line. It's soul-crushing sometimes.
Definitely. You stare at the clock thinking about everything else you could be doing.
And you'd probably pay good money to not have to stand there, wouldn't you? To just get that time back.
Absolutely. That's the core idea.
So our mission today is to explore how this seemingly simple concept, just holding a spot, has actually become, well, kind of strategic.
Mm-hmm.
It's way more interesting than just standing around. It's this kind of blend of old school hustle and really modern convenience.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is the skill set involved. It's not just about being patient.
Right. What else is there?
Well, you need to know your market, understand the value of the time you're selling back, and really master the art of the queue itself.
The art of the queue. Okay.
Yeah, and you see different levels. For some people, it's, a weekend side hustle.
Yeah.
Extra cash for concert tickets, maybe a new gadget.
Makes sense. Quick money.
But then you have others who've turned it into a full-time, totally legitimate business. They've got a reputation, a client base, even systems for managing multiple gigs at once.
Wow. Okay. So it gets serious.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about more than just showing up with a folding chair and a thermos. Those are definitely part of the tools of the trade.
Sure. Got to be comfortable for hours.
Exactly. But the pros know the best spots to stand, the sort of unspoken rules of the line, how to handle breaks, all that stuff.
Okay. So there's actual technique involved in just waiting.
Absolutely. But then you get to the next level. The real money often is in the what ifs.
What ifs? Like upselling.
Precisely. Upselling opportunities, maybe picking up a VIP package for the client while you're there.
Ah, okay. Adding value beyond just the waiting.
Exactly. Or providing, say, a quick report back to the client about the crowd size, the general atmosphere. Information is valuable too.
That makes sense. Peace of mind, almost.
That's a huge part of it. They're not just saving the client time, they're providing information, effort, and peace of mind. It's for someone who sees a long line and doesn't just see frustration.
They see a business opportunity.
Bingo. They see a gap in the market based on inconvenience.
So it really moves beyond just like brute force patience then. You mentioned systems earlier, even rudimentary CRMs.
Yes, some of the more established players do. They track client preferences, past gigs, maybe even forecast which upcoming events are likely to have the biggest demand, the longest lines.
That's fascinating. It's almost like logistics management for standing still.
In a way, yes. Understanding queue dynamics is key too. Knowing where to position yourself for shade or near facilities. Navigating the social etiquette. Can you hold a spot for someone briefly? How do you handle someone trying to cut in? It's subtle.
Right. Avoiding confrontation seems like it would be pretty important.
Crucial, especially if you're representing a client, maybe even a high-profile one.
Okay. Tell me more about those what-ifs. The upselling, you gave the VIP package example. Any others? Like, how does a basic wait turn into something bigger?
Okay, sure. Imagine a launch for high-end luxury goods. Limited edition watches, designer bags, that sort of thing.
Right, high stakes.
Very. The line sitter isn't just holding a physical spot. They might be acting as a discreet agent, basically an acquisition service. Maybe the client is bidding remotely, even from overseas.
Wow, so it becomes like a white glove service.
Exactly that. Or think back to the DMV example. Maybe it's not just waiting, but also helping navigate the forms, ensuring everything's compliant, especially for complex things like business registrations or specific permits.
So it's about reducing complexity, not just saving time.
Yes. The value proposition expands. They might offer real-time updates via text. Or, hey, maybe the client needs coffee or something picked up nearby while the sitter holds the spot. It's about strategic assistance.
It really does sound like a micro-concierge service for some of these operators. Very clever, but it can't all be smooth sailing, right? What are the big challenges?
Absolutely not. That's a really good question. Managing client expectations is huge. Lines can be unpredictable. Events get canceled or delayed.
Right, things outside their control.
Exactly. And then there's the physical aspect. It's demanding. standing or sitting for hours, sometimes in bad weather.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And reputation is absolutely everything. One mistake, missing a spot, a misunderstanding with a client that can really hurt future business.
Yeah.
Word gets around in niche markets.
Makes sense. What surprised you the most when you started digging into this?
Honestly,
Hmm.
it was seeing how some of the successful ones scale up. It's not always just one person.
Mm.
Yeah, some develop almost like a franchise-light model. An established sitter manages a small, reliable team.
Ah, so they can take on multiple gigs at once, maybe bigger, higher value
Yeah,
ones?
exactly. It lets them professionalize, offer more reliable coverage, handle simultaneous demands. It really transforms it from a solo hustle into a coordinated service business. It just shows that entrepreneurial mindset applied to, well, frustration.
That's really something. So as we start to wrap this up, it feels like professional line sitting is kind of the ultimate efficiency hack.
In a world obsessed with efficiency.
Right. We're all trying to reclaim time, get more bandwidth, and this business is literally built on selling back that time.
That precious commodity, non-renewable.
Yeah. And it just highlights, I think, how some of the most innovative ideas, or at least effective ones, come from solving really mundane, everyday problems.
It really does. And it makes you think about its growing relevance. Now in 2025, everything moves so fast.
Too fast sometimes.
Right. And so the simple act of just standing still, but doing it for someone else for a price,
Yeah.
that's becoming more and more valuable.
A counterintuitive value proposition.
Totally. It forces you to consider how much we actually value convenience, how much we value our own time, and how these overlooked frustrations,
Yeah.
they can genuinely spark whole new markets.
Yeah.
Redefine what we even consider valuable work in this time-crunched world we live in.
Huh. Something to think about. Maybe next time you're stuck in a really long line.
You won't just see a wait, you might see potential.
Huh. Maybe so. A different perspective for sure.